know, okay? Whatever you say is right. I don't know. I'm just some dummy.
Side. I know there's one on the passenger side.
You definitely got that.
You got that logo perfect. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
It wasn't even on purpose. It's because your ass was handbraking.
Sorry, I'm not a Formula Drift RTR driver, Adam.
If you were a Formula Drift driver, you'd probably be handbraking more, if we're being honest.
Oh, dang. Who's calling out? Ooh, let's hear it blow in the comment section down below. Formula Dirt below.
Oh my god.
Oh, hello, Mike.
No, that's mine. You want to buy it? It's for sale. Talk to me nice.
No.
Talk to me nice. I got another one coming that's not that, but similar, and I need to...
Is that right? Oh, so you're trying to get rid of that?
Yeah, I got
space.
I see. Get rid of her. Speed tour. This corner is where we shot, where like we grazed the bushes around this corner.
The jump.
Yeah, so this is fun, but we just got a bunch of stuff back here, and we didn't have time to move it. And then,
I'm already lost, dude.
Yeah.
There's just so much. Oh my god. Oh, there's the trailer that you're trying to sell.
Yep, so that's
Please tell me that's a rear-wheel drive converter.
No, it's not. So back gate, that's where the toter is.
Sick.
I had someone buying it, but it backed out. Scumbag me.
Adam, tell them how many buildings are in here.
26 structures, I think?
26.
I love that one.
And they're actual structures. Oh, is this the main house?
Oh, that's a jump right
We just
there.
lifted it 2 wheels. Yeah, so that's the main house. There's like pool and stuff. I'll show you this little garage in here. I'm building this out to be like the daily garage, but it's not done yet.
Oh my god. Oh! This is the Porsche garage.
Yeah. You know, we got the go-karts, got the crazy carts.
Crazy cars are still. But I'm sure Porsches are too.
Yeah. These two look really cool together for photos. They're a little dirty now, but maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. I shot one on my cell phone that I love, just with like the woods and stuff in the background.
Is that the poster one?
Yeah.
That was an iPhone picture?
So originally it was, and then I had Mike reshoot the same photo on the camera.
Incredible. Very cool. And then you got some go-karts here.
I'm so hyped on these go-karts.
Got some crazy carts. I don't know how you don't have anxiety all the time because of how much stuff is here. I'm sure you probably find new things all the time. Still. You're like, oh, I didn't know I had this.
Yeah, it happens. But the cool thing is, before we were just so like compact in a tiny little shop.
Yeah.
And now there's actually like room to keep things in like an actual spot, and like it's easier to keep up with them.
I just can't. Okay, so we just were at PSI. That was your old shop,
Yeah.
right? And
You saw the little building that was
I
ours?
cannot believe you were operating out of there, and then you exploded into this place.
And we had all the same stuff. Like we really haven't gotten that much more stuff here. It was just all just like there.
This is so cool. I had a chance to check out Vaughn's RTR Lab, and watching him go from going to Formula Drift, open trailer, doing a red eye from his IT job to go to FD to that is insane. And also this, just checking out your old shop and then seeing this is even more insane. I just, there's really no way to kind of convey this. I mean, you guys, I'm sure you guys watch his videos, but just my reaction to this place when I first stepped foot in here, it's just hard to explain how big it is. So 26 buildings.
Yep.
And everyone is purpose built for some reason, right? It's all, it's not just empty buildings. It's actually built for car storage, car restoration, car things. Incredible.
That house right there, that's one of the houses on property. There's another one, that's a 3-bed. There's a 4-bedroom over there. A bunch of the guys live here that work here. It's really cool. In here is like a temporary like lift workshop area that we're going to use to like service a lot of the rental cars. But right now, this building is going to be the Drift HQ shop. It is under construction. So right now they've been working out of there. And then there's one lift over in the Drift HQ shop. Some random cars here. This is where the employee workshop is, so they keep some of their builds inside of that building.
That's cool because, I mean, if people are working with you or for Drift HQ, they are into drifting, they like cars, and they want to work on their own vehicles, so they have a place for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they could store their cars
Yep.
this area.
So some of
too.
these are rentals, some of these are personal cars, but yeah, just like in the shop, sometimes we have a lot of projects going on, so it's hard if people are like fighting for lifts and stuff. So having like a permanent spot that a project can lie or like do a tear down, whatever.
You have water features here too, like you have buildings just for.
Yeah, well, the water system sucks here. That's a
Okay.
Shout out Jimmy Oaks, Jimmy Oaks whip.
Those some nice rooms.
It's weird that out of all the spots you choose to park, you'd park under a tree, but it looks cool.
It does look great there.
It's awesome.
This building's my favorite. I'm assuming you've already been in here.
Yeah, so we are here because we wanted to get some shots of Drew Leslie's collection of 9 top-end E92s, probably the best E92 collection of all time, right? And there it is. Skills.
Wow, that looks crazy.
I've only seen one of those colors in person before. I've only seen the orange one. Any of the other ones I've never seen because I guess they're so rare. Even I think one of them is like one of 2 in existence. It's also crazy to me how the concrete, it's in really good condition pretty much all around
So
here.
the homie Kevin spent like a month power washing every square inch of this place by hand.
Power washing porn.
Yeah, with a little like circular thing, this whole entire place.
How long did it take him?
Like a month. I feel bad because he really underquoted the job, but like I made a really good friend out of it and he's helped with a lot of landscaping stuff. And the fact that like this concrete is some of my favorite. I don't like to drift here just because it looks so clean and it's awesome for photos.
I love that there's still drift marks here.
So this was actually the M5 CS. So it wasn't really drifting, it was just like an accidental power slide, you know,
Yeah.
coming out of the corner. But the cool thing is this building is like in beautiful shape. It's been sitting for 10 years. You walk inside, the floors look brand new. It's got state-of-the-art doors. It came with all the lifts in this entire building.
So this is like a good chunk of your collection here.
Yeah, this is like probably like 70%. The stuff that's not in my shop is in here, or in that home garage that you saw.
Oh my god, this is incredible. So what are you gonna drive to our little cruise tomorrow?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I've been really enjoying driving the Chaser, but the Evo.
No. I feel like this is the one. But I don't know if you drive this too much.
It's hard because I feel like this car and the Chaser like don't have as much personality as some of the other cars for photos and stuff. Maybe I drive the S13. That could make some cool photos.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Kind of
That's kind of a good throwback.
It'd be cool if I drove that and then I had Colette drive the S15.
Oh,
That car looks sick rolling.
So bright colors for sure at night. So the thing is, we just love kind of showing that vibe, right? City life, and then in your city too.
You know, I could sell cars, but I like to keep them because they kind of tell like the story of my automotive journey. And you can see like this is probably one of the ugliest bays out of any of the cars, and I've redone this once before too. It's gonna need to get a full refresh, but it's cool. You look at this, and then if we walk over and we go look at the green S15, they're basically the same car underneath the hood, but you can see like that used to be like my acceptable level of detail for an engine bay. And this car we built in like 2 weeks, and we're able to make something look like this.
SR things.
Yeah.
This is the only car that I have in common with you. We both have AH3 R32s.
I know.
Yeah. Well, which I have a gift for you.
Do you?
After we're done filming.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm stoked on this car. I haven't really done much with it just because I gotta dial in the tune. I wanted to like make a couple series of videos, like basically stock RB26 dynoing with an old HKS turbo, new HKS turbo, Garrett turbo, and this like kind of use this as a guinea pig until I send it up to Tommy to restore it.
So I noticed you don't have an R33. Is that something maybe on your list?
One
maybe?
day, we got a lot of compound expenses coming up, so I can't justify buying any more cars anytime soon. But I would like to own the Trinity at some point.
It's one thing to have the cars. It's another to keep them in an air-conditioned room like this in really good condition. Because honestly, you really are preserving history. It is so cool to see.
All these cars are ready to rip. Every single car here you go beat the shit out of, and like, except for the ones without motors that are up there, they're all like driver cars.
This is interesting in that it's like you could fit more lifts in here, but why would you? It's like perfect. The way everything is lined up in terms of the doors, the bay doors, you can pull everything out super easy just with a couple minutes.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's check this out.
No, but like a building like this, I would never buy, I would never build, but the fact that it came with the place, now that we're able to utilize it, is amazing. The fact that it's in this condition after sitting for so long. So most of this is Duarte's personal cars, his kids, Z's, and then just some other random stuff. So like friends will leave cars here, other friends will store cars. And
Did you ever have a chance to see, I know kind of the story, a little bit of the backstory to this place. Did you ever have a chance to see a picture of what it looked like before
it's
with
sick.
all the
Yeah.
old muscle cars here?
There's a lot of photos that we've seen online, and the place actually came with like boxes and boxes of photos. Like I remember one of the photos, he had like the same stacker toter home that I had, but brand new back in the day with like stock cars outside of it parked on the checkered flag area out front of the shop. It's cool.
Crazy drag car up there.
Yep, Vargas Brothers.
That is awesome. And then, of course, this is the crazy E92 collection. And you still have more space. This place really is, like, built for you. I don't know who else could enjoy this place.
This place is so fun to rip go-karts around.
I can only imagine. You guys probably made a crazy course around
Yeah,
the
so you
whole
like
place.
loop back behind this building, and you come flying through here, and you kind of like right through here.
There's just like a lot of
section.
passing, I'm sure.
Yeah, but you got to be careful on this bump because it screws the golf carts and your back.
I mean, look how just pretty that is. The reflection on the still water of these cars.
There's a lot,
so
like,
cool.
I'm stoked for you to be here and see all the different like photo spots that there are.
Yeah, I feel like there's just so much unintended beauty here. And yeah, you kind of just have to look at it in different light conditions too.
Why didn't they just do this straight? They chose to like make this whole squiggly thing that like basically made it a racetrack, and it looks so much cooler.
So with that said, are there any plans for you to add any pavement anywhere?
Yeah, so there's a couple corners that will like typically like drop wheels on, or like a few areas I want to open up for more parking that'll also like make it more utilized as a track. There's a few like I want to make a concrete bank in one area that we can like kind of drift as an obstacle. So this building's kind of just storage. There's a big sandblasting booth in here that came with the place, which is pretty cool. It's basically like a paint booth, but intended for like sand and media. This is one of the other houses. It doesn't look that nice from the outside, but it's actually like nicer than the main house on the inside. It's very like modern.
When the previous owner was here, did he have like a bunch of different families living in these houses?
Yeah, so I think that house was his like main mechanic, or actually the dude that like was a property manager, I think. And I don't know about the other house, but yeah, for sure they were lived in. I think maybe one of his families lived in one house. So we got the wash bay there. This is Colette's shop. It's really cool. And again, it already like came built out how it is. For that,
Welcome to my crib.
lots of color in here.
Whoa. Is there anything we cannot show?
No, it's just a mess, so you can just expose how messy and
It's a lot of crazy colors. They're very,
That's pretty new.
yeah.
Hopefully by the time that
seen
video's
that.
up.
This is
That
crazy.
valve cover is sick.
I like that even your fuel cans are special colors.
I stay on brand, you know?
I love it. I love it. This place is just so crazy.
It's a new little shop, isn't it?
I love it. I love that there's just enough room for a lift, and there's it's almost like they modified the building just to have a lift here.
I wouldn't
Dude,
be
the office
surprised.
is so
Yeah.
bad.
This is so cool.
That's wow, very.
Really nice shop. I love it. I love the pink toolboxes. I love that picture of your GRC car, of your lights
yeah,
car.
That's when I met you.
Do we even want to talk about the first time I met you?
Were you there in my first race?
I was on top of the timing tower when you hit it. So the first time I met Colette, I thought she was gonna die. I thought she was gonna catch on fire because she was going over the one jump on this course at Fort Lauderdale.
100-foot tabletop jump. My first ever rallycross race professionally. First time doing that and hitting jumps. For whatever reason, in the past 2 years, that video just blew up in views again. So that's great for me. But the Joker lap, if you're taking the Joker, you give way to the car that's not taking the Joker. And we were like well, I was a little in front of him, and he just hit my back end of the car, so like kind of spun me around and pushed me off the ramp. And now they build every track differently because of that experience.
Okay,
It was
so
bad. It was
first
bad.
of all, she got knocked off the track and she got stuck in between the timing tower, which I was standing on, and the ramp. It could have fallen all the way, but it was too tight of a space. I remember you were climbing out and we started smelling fuel. That's when we thought we were like, oh my God, get out, please, right away. And I just kept snapping pictures.
I was just mad about the car. Look, the very first thing that I say as I'm sideways, like, how bad is it? What does the car look like? Like, I was so frustrated, and that was my first race, but it was all fine. Now they build the tracks differently. Hopefully that'll never happen again, but
Because
it was
of
fun.
you. Because of you.
Hey, I restarted that race.
Yeah,
They,
yeah, I
They
remember.
pulled me out with the jaws of life, and then we duct taped the doors on, and I restarted it. But
Amazing.
memories, so good.
Wash bay for washing cars. It's like slopes, so the water runs off. This building Colette is in the process of building into be her space, but right now it's just kind of like auxiliary car storage. So, oh my God. Kind of just like another big building with a bunch of cars in it.
Sailor Moon, of course, another Evo just kind of randomly.
That's Colette's.
Oh my God.
They're the best cars ever.
So cool.
Oh, that's Nick's.
Something smells homey in there.
What do you think about this place?
I think it's absolutely nuts. I think that Adam has a few screws loose in his head, but that's why I love him. Because he's just psycho enough that he's like, yeah, this is normal. This is fine. It's all fine.
Let me just buy a percentage of Florida.
Yeah, let me
And just
This place like would not have been a realistic thing, but it was just like, literally this all happened in FD, Texas. The whole team was sitting around a table. Someone found it on a listing. I think I found it. I was looking for land because I got so fed up. I was making offers on buildings and I kept on getting turned down for cash buyers. So I started looking for land. I found this place and we all just kind of looked at it and like oohed and awed, but it was like $4 million, which is so absurd. But me and James were like, we'll look at it just for the heck of it and just like see, because like getting the opportunity to see a place like this is wild enough in itself. So when we went to see the place, the real estate agent just like said everything you want to hear as a buyer to know that like lowball the f out of him. He was going on, he's like, yeah, I've shown this place a bajillion times and no one ever shows any interest, and the owners, they want to get rid of it. So I offered him less than half of what he had it listed for and got it for half.
I keep saying it. Who else would take care of it and who else would enjoy it and use it for what it is?
The problem with it is it's actually zoned residential, and it's weird because it's like out here residential you can still run a business on, but the gray area starts to happen when you have a lot of like customers coming in and out. Because our business model doesn't involve customers actually coming here, it works.
Both you and Garrett, man, changing the game. Buying a good chunk of Florida, both of you guys.
All right, so in here, this is the merch side.
So when you call them Walt Disney, this is kind of like a playground.
It's not a joke.
Yeah.
It's real. It's real life.
I cannot believe how much you guys were able to run out of that tiny space.
I'll show you something that no one ever gets to see. Climb up this, climb
Okay.
up the ladder.
Okay.
And then when you look over to the right, you'll see my sea of aero parts and like random stuff that I never show on video. So you go up there. Just all
Holy.
storage.
There's like a front clip. There's like a SR20. Oh my God, I can't believe how many diffs are just sitting over there.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's just this.
There's a E92 Supra hood. There's like just, oh, I see in the back, it's like a bunch of S chassis, S13.
It sounds like you're at one of those like auctions for like a storage unit. You're like, oh, I'm gonna bid on this. I see X, Y, and Z in the back.
Storage Wars, LZ edition. Oh my God, what are those?
Oh, those are steering wheels.
So many steering wheels. This is what I mean, like, just this is bigger than your old place by a lot.
No, 100%. There's one building.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Huh.
Yeah, we used to have all that stuff just stored on racks and terrible.
Crazy.
And there we have the offices where like stickers and guys working there. And then in here we kind of have like some whole merch set up.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah. So this was originally like a welding area. That's why it has this like curtain.
Uh-huh.
But we just like outfitted it with some Swiss tracks and put some shelves in. Works well for merch space.
Very cool. And look at these shipping. You have like USPS shipping bins here.
Yeah, they're sick. They were probably just getting off the line. So now we'll take you in here. And this is Drift HQ.
The crazy thing is this is like an Amazon warehouse style building.
Yeah.
Like it's a big building split into smaller buildings.
And the cool thing is like these doors, technically speaking, you can open them all up and you can like drive all through the building. So it was outfit to almost be like picture a car restoration happening. They weld or do stuff in here. In here, this is the mechanic shop. And then the next bay is like the paint prep and paint stuff. And then the final one's the showroom. But yeah, this is Drift HQ. One of our goals is to keep as much like useful stuff in stock as you can so people don't have to wait. And we're slowly building up our inventory, and you can see we got a decent amount of stuff on the shelf.
It's just like you to have Drift HQ because when you break something out there, you could literally just walk in here and just take it off the shelf.
Dude, the amount of times during the day we just run from our shop over here to grab something, or to the Drift HQ parts van, which is all stocked up with like all the stuff you'd break at the track. Fittings, lines, fluids, whatever.
You just leave a bunch of Post-it notes, IOUs.
Pretty much.
Right?
That's what we were doing, but now we gotta have a system because I've been taking a little bit too much.
Gotta keep you or I own you. So like, it's fine too.
I've been working on this. This is the Bjork wide body C4 with an RB25 in it.
Wow.
No way.
Here we go. That's gonna be some screaming.
I love that it's matching color-wise.
So the whole car will eventually be Drift HQ green, but for now it's just white. They did a really cool whole ducting system up here too. So it's kind of like almost like a mid-mount intercooler style. So the like actual piping is just super short from here to here and here to here. And the radiator's down there with like a little shroud in the front bumper.
mount too.
I love the handbrake.
Yeah. No, it's sweet. And I'm like,
like in
one of
there
my
nice
friends
and
is like
tight.
leather wrapping everything too.
This is
gonna look
so cool.
This is gonna be so sick.
Yeah, we started off with a really good condition car, so we didn't really end up having to do a restoration and can just like put a motor in it and go enjoy it.
So on a busy day, when everybody is here, is there even a way to know how many people are here?
I'd say on average, probably around like 20 people.
Okay, just the whole compound.
Yeah, the whole
20 people.
compound. Maybe a few more, but it just we usually have like visitors or someone here, so it's usually a little bit more than that. Yeah, we were lucky enough to get an account with PRP too. So like, pretty much no one has the stock that we have from PRP. So we have everything you can imagine PRP, especially for all the RB guys. I always had a hard time getting stuff because I need to get it from Australia. So like, pretty much whenever something pissed me off, we try to solve it with Drift HQ.
It's interesting because the way you guys have it laid out, it almost does look like a store. Now we're going into the next wing.
We call this one the paint bay. So this one, we've got the paint booth right in there. Came into place. Again, something I would never buy, but since it came with it, pretty much you get to utilize it.
Might as well.
Kind of like the fuel and tire changing station.
You got that same? Oh no, not the same, but very similar.
Oh my god.
It's the same tire changer we have, right?
Oh, I know.
We got my TJ Hunt wide body,
Now what it's called, Adam.
and then my TJ Hunt skinny body.
The man's right here.
This is like a little prep bay for like sanding the cars and stuff like that. You just roll it right in the paint bay and all the wheels and everything. The goal with this area is effectively to, at some point when it's hot out, be able to back my whole entire trailer in here and like load up the trailer in here, pull the wheels off here, change tires, load the car in here. We haven't ever done it, but
So that's one thing that we haven't talked about. You're in Central Florida. In the summertime, it's brutal. Pretty much every single building is air conditioned. huh?
yeah, that was one of the biggest expenses right off the rip, replacing like every AC unit in this place.
Yeah, so I almost feel like you need to hack down like some of the jungle to put a bunch of solar panels.
Yeah.
That way you guys are like self-sustaining.
This is kind of the graveyard of engines and transmissions. Everything from 4 rotors to GD50 motors to JZs and you name it.
All these transmissions. Oh my god, there's more places here. Like, why do you even need a paint booth that long?
I don't know. You could almost fit like 2 cars in there. It's huge.
I also love the fact that there's just so many body parts all over the place.
Wait till you see upstairs.
Okay, so I have a question.
Answer.
You obviously have a lot of land still that's undeveloped.
Yeah.
Do you have plans to maybe cut down some of those trees to push further out into the jungle?
Maybe at some point. For now, like there's more, like we're starting to get to the place where every building's utilized. So I could definitely see in the future, like building a bigger building for Drift HQ specifically. But yeah.
We're going to another wing, sir. Are you gonna come with
There's
us?
another one
Yeah.
after this one.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be the longest video you've ever posted.
I just want this. Can I just have something like this?
So this is going to be like a fab area. It's starting to get built out. We're like, instead of doing all the grinding and heavy like machine stuff in the shop, we can do it in here. It's kind of like a nice little tight knit area. In here, nothing really special. These are just offices. I don't need to show you. It's just whatever. Up here, we'll go up. I'll show you the lounge.
Just grab the front.
Wait, this is your E36 that you're redoing the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just like originally I bought that car for like $5,000. It was a piece of shit 1J car just to beat, and then clutch kickers popped up, so we like kind of built the car on a not so great chassis, and now we want to just clean the chassis up. Awesome. This is the little lounge area. This is where I keep all my parts, like sectioned basically by car and by chassis. So like each shelf is like a specific build or something, so you can go up there, and if you're looking for like an S13 part or a chaser part, whatever.
That looks like, if you were to give me the tour and say, hey, yeah, that's Drift HQ, I would have believed you.
I'd be embarrassed though, because it's a little messy.
There's just so much stuff. Oh, what?
Yeah, so up here is like the little lounge area. TJ, can you hit the lights in the shop? Thank you.
Yo!
Puppies.
They're so cute.
Yes.
Can I take a picture of them?
Yeah, they're the best.
They're the best.
They're the cutest.
They're the cutest.
So there were windows in here, but they only went up to here. So we got new ones put in that went all the way down the floor. So when you go and look out in the shop,
Oh my god.
wait for it.
No way.
Hey.
Yeah, you can look out and see.
This is like
TJ's
the
picking
clean
out the
room.
lights.
He's going up and down. Oh, your bend pack lifts. That's the S15. That is something else.
So sweet. The idea is to have a little podcast up here, be able to see the cars, what's going on in the shop in the background.
Yeah, this is something else.
I had more, but I'm slowly selling them.
Really?
Oh my god.
That's good to hear.
Hit them while the market's hot.
It sounds like someone's controlling the market.
Pump and dump, baby.
Yeah, I saw you recently posted a bunch of stuff for sale, like your fire sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta redo the septic system and redo the water system here, and it ain't cheap.
Just things that are not sexy at all,
Yeah.
but very important.
No fun per dollar, which is unfortunate. So I tend to like buy things when they're cheap and then hoard them, and like I don't know. Sometimes I like having that rather than just having my cash laying around, and then I just sell it when I need cash. So I just have like a whole bar section.
Yeah, a bunch of nice Viper chairs.
Yeah, to accommodate.
Very, very cool. So cool. This is just your chill area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we got the shop.
Amazing.
The building's like kind of in a constant state of like being cleaned up and improved and stuff.
I mean, it would just be somebody's full-time job just to move things back to where they belong, kind of thing. There's just so many things. It's just stuff, dude.
We're just keeping the
Just
floor
a lot of
clean.
stuff.
That's like one person.
Is that what you're gonna do here? You're gonna just help organize the stuff?
Yeah, so I'm actually just gonna quit what I do just to like kind of help shuffle his stuff around for him.
Oh my god, it's so cold in here.
This is
It's nice.
I'll just stay.
Dude, there's an echo in here, dude.
What? It's
I
so
love
clean.
this space. So again, the floors came with the place. All we did was paint the walls because they used to be beige and put in some new lights.
So inspirational.
I love
Really. It really is.
The way that's laid out too, with like the lifts and everything, it flows super well.
Yeah, of course you have bend packs. Amazing.
Space.
Oh my god. And this monster, which we will miss dearly, but I'm actually stoked to see you in a Mustang.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun
If there's one team to join,
for sure,
that's the one.
for
Yeah.
many reasons.
Without a doubt.
Surprised you didn't make this your clutch kicker's car.
This car's just like never like drifted as well as I'd like. Like I've loved this car as a street car, and I've had so much fun with it, but I've never just like felt at one with the car drifting.
You competed in this before though, right?
Yeah. I've won some like pro-am style comps in it. Like it gets down, but it just doesn't feel right. I think I like drifting with Pearson front cars the most. Any car that has like a upper A arm just doesn't feel right. There's like too much front grip.
Thank you so much for showing us your space. There's just so much that you can create here. There's just so many shooting places.
Dude, when we have like all the people here for the Invitational and like you've got 4 different YouTube people working on each lift, filming their videos, it's the craziest feeling.
And you have the space for it. It's not
Yeah.
like they're crowded at
Yeah.
all.
Except for everyone fighting over tools.
We're gonna keep shooting. Hopefully get some more features out of this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, more body parts. Hold on, not done yet. Look at this. Body parts.
Yes, sir.
Just crazy. Amazing. A man and his body parts. That's the picture right there.